That feeling you get when you look at your phone first thing in the morning and realize that you had a software update come in while you were asleep and don't have time to put it on before you leave.
Hi, Tuxie. Meow. Meow. I was like, what was that noise? You got the fan going in there. Get all that hot air out, huh? What you doing?
Using the scratch remover to get a little of that black off of the rim.
Scared me there when you said scratch remover. I'm like, I promise I haven't rubbed up against anything.
This is when it's been on there. Every day I keep saying, well, I'm going to clean that off tomorrow.
Okay. This is from when they put the new tires on.
This is from when they put the new tires.
Okay.
This is every day I keep saying, I'm going to put some of that on there. It's just basically baking soda.
Good morning, Ruby. I love you.
Love you too. Got my nice new phone.
Wow,
Got
you
it
do.
all Google fitted.
Yeah, it's tracking your steps. Yeah, because we know you got to have credit, or you know,
right.
There's no reason to be doing anything.
There's no reason to do it. If you don't get credit for it, then forget it.
Looks like we've got a little fog this morning. On the last morning, this early into downtown Raleigh until August. So I'm finally able to see here on the software tab, software tab, that I have an update that's downloaded. I assume while it was downloading, the bar wasn't entirely green. I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't, which I guess it can't do till it's all the way downloaded, which it is now though, tell me what release, what software update it actually has available to put on. Is this 12.1.2 or is this the 16.1? I guess we'll find out after I install it, which I'll probably have time to do before I go out with Michelle today. Well, apparently there was a dense fog advisory this morning, but it hasn't caused any issues out here on the road. From time to time we've patched through an area where we could see it, and still had plenty of visibility though for driving. Poor Johnny. We're not expecting too many people to be coming into school today. The high schoolers don't have to report, and then the middle schools, well, they choose not to report. Johnny and I were saying it feels a bit like Friday too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Feels like an ending of something. Oh, they're giving out end of school something over here, the PTA this morning.
Snacks.
The PTA is giving out donuts to parents this morning. Boy, did Dawn miss out. Well, until August, this is it. I'm just a little tore up this morning. I don't like endings of things, so ending the school year, you know, it's like a goodbye. It sort of just, it hits me kind of sad. It's, yeah, it just hits me kind of sad. You know, it's the end of a year of driving with my buddy to and from school and enjoying hanging out with him. There's not that many of those years left. And, you know, it's just a change in my routine, and I'm not the biggest change in routine person ever. And, you know, just enjoying the Tesla in the morning and listening to my audiobook or music and just having a easygoing drive. Yeah, I mean, I know we're going to have fun this summer and do other things, and it'll be totally fine. But I'm just stopping to reflect on it for a few minutes here. The construction over here at Moore Square is really coming along. I bet by the time we're back in the fall, it's nearly finished. Ruby and I are home, and I've got Gray waiting for me over there, and Tux waiting for me over here. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. Oh, my my goodness, you're just a smidge too far away. So Don had scheduled the software update to go on at 9:30, which is good for a normal day. But since it was Tuesday, that was a little late to make sure I was ready to leave at 10:15 to go meet up with Michelle. So I set it off as soon as I got home. That was about 8:50. This one went on pretty quick. I think it was done by 9:30. And I'm out in the car now ready to leave to meet Michelle. And the release notes, of course, are up on the screen. So this is 2019.16.2, and driving visualization. The driving visualization has been adjusted to automatically zoom in and out to better utilize screen space and inform you when a vehicle is detected in your blind spot. The visualization remains zoomed out when driving on highways. Sentry mode improvements. It's now easier to enable or disable Sentry Mode by tapping the Sentry Mode icon at the top of the screen. Your car can also default Sentry Mode to always be enabled when your vehicle is parked by going to controls, If you select it on, you can exclude homework in your favorite places by selecting the checkboxes. If a location is selected, Sentry Mode will be disabled when your car is parked near those locations. Software update preference. You now have the option to receive new software updates as soon as they become available for your car configuration and region. Tap Control, Software Update Preference Advanced. And we have Swedish language support. So let's go to Software and Advanced, and I guess advanced just means the minute it becomes available. Yeah, I thought it was going to have me go under advanced and select it or something. I don't know. Maybe the button should say now. ASAP. I like ASAP. In Elon's normal humor, I think I would have just labeled the button ASAP. So that's cool. Yeah, so where was Sentry Mode? Under Security and Safety. There's Sentry Mode. I have it off right now. And the car is off. I've not put my foot on the brake or done any. I haven't put the pin in. And exclude homework and favorites. I wonder, I'll have to think on that. I mean, what's the benefits? I mean, if the car's in the garage and somebody's out there fooling with Ruby, don't I still want Sentry Mode to go off? Or maybe it's because we're walking past the garage all the time, and if I had 2.5, I would want, that would be recording all the time noises and walking past the car and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll listen to what some other people feel about what the right thing is. For now, I'm just going to put it on. And you can see that my little Sentry Mode icon shows Hal is lit up here now. So, when moving backwards, were my brake lights always reflecting on the ground? Because I am in reverse here, getting ready to back up. I pulled right up to the house today instead of the garage because it's shady and I was going back out so soon. Just great. I forgot Whole Foods reusable paper bags. Yep. Gotta remember the bags. They're worth 10 cents a piece to carry them back in there, so I don't think I need to take any of that other stuff out. Hopefully we won't be buying any huge pieces of furniture. I like to live dangerously. Wow, I haven't even made it off the driveway yet. See, there's the driveway. And the visualizations are really catching my eye. The pretend lane is more pronounced and the car looks more detailed. Do you remember like eons ago when the visualization and the car details were really good? And then I think like when the original Nav on Autopilot version 9-ish came out, the visualizations kind of weren't as good. Well, now they're back to being like, they're sort of a wow factor for me. I'll have to keep an eye on it, but it's definitely got my eye. Ruby, Ruby even has so much detail that you can see where the falcon wing doors open. What I was trying to say is that you can even see the seams in the roof where the falcon wing doors open, what the glass looks like if you have an X or you've ever looked at the top of an X. You can see where the little curved seam is on both sides and that solid part in the center. You can even see that in the visualization now. It's that accurate. There's Michelle. They were putting up banners to coordinate with the flags they put up yesterday on Main Street. Looking good. Good morning. Hey, I wanted that shirt. I like that shirt. She has a Pokeball earring. That is so cool. I was admiring this one, the one on the very bottom, but yay, Pokemon. So brand new shorts from Target for Ariel, $4. Those are way cool. And she got, what, 3 or 4 pair? Yeah. I got Johnny a few cars, Ariel a book, and a couple of school supplies, including a Lego eraser. When we came today, Linda was putting all patriotic Memorial Day weekend looking clothes in the window over here at Little Angel. We need another mini flag. We do. These are the really nice thick fabric I'm tempted, but I think the teenage years of doing latch hook rugs are over. Not getting it, but it's very cute. Wow, only $49? Really? Did you know that Tom Hanks collects antique typewriters? Today's finds, Michelle. Somebody forgot to cool the car down, so she's a little loud right now. So where are we eating today? Phosphorus.
Yes, it's a turkey
Middle Eastern cuisine.
Place, yes.
All right, well, let's plug it in somewhere up there on Harrison Avenue in Cary.
Yep, let's see. $3.29.
Phosphorus, not to be confused with phosphorus.
That's right. I almost said phosphorus. There it is.
All right.
It knows exactly where to go.
Cool. So we're on Highway 55 here at one of the stoplights in Holly Springs. I'm not on autopilot right now, just traffic aware cruise control. And I am definitely noticing a difference in the animation. So you'll see right now that it's showing the 2 lanes of traffic and that everybody's about like the size that we're used to seeing on the screen, pretty small. But when I'm out away from other cars and it's mostly just me or somebody in front of me, Ruby is a lot bigger now. I'm not sure exactly what the point of changing the size of the animations is. I never thought it was insufficient or lacking anyway to begin with. I'm sure it's different on a little bit different on the 3 screen because it was different before a little bit. Similar, but you know, not 100% the same. So I don't know. But I do notice Ruby getting bigger and smaller. It just depends on how bunched up in traffic I am. See, here's an example where Ruby is larger. It has a little bit to do with, yeah, that was not good timing. It has a little bit to do with how many lanes there are too, I guess. So interesting, right now she does not see the lanes up ahead to show them on the screen. And that is on the other side of that sort of wide intersection. So if I wanted to enable, traffic aware cruise control right there, I wouldn't have been able to because the little symbol wasn't up. But now it's back. Yep, big Ruby again. We think back there they were doing something with the drainage in the median area here on 55, but we're not entirely sure. Alright, we're out here on US 1. Got autopilot engaged, nav on autopilot. Ruby's already put me in the faster lane to get around a slow moving vehicle. I'm ready for her to get back over now. You're not gonna get back over? Well, let's go, Ruby. For the guy behind me decides to come around me on the right. I forget to only do half on the turn signal stalk. I forgot. Just not used to it. Well, the animation here looks like about what I would be expecting. I don't know that I see any specific difference in this location or under these conditions. I'm waiting for somebody to come up on my left again so I can ask her to get into the left lane and see what the animation looks like when there's somebody there. I kind of saw it once already, but not too great. All right. There's an oil tanker coming up on my left. Should I put on the turn signal and see what she does?
Yep.
I'm absolutely sure she's going to,
turn red.
Yep. And I didn't press the stalk all the way over that time, so I did good. Trying to remember. She's going to need to move me back over, though, because, yep, she put on the brake to move me back over because I got an exit coming up. In a mile, Ruby. I have an exit in a mile. It's all right. Her braking there was fine. The person in the right-hand lane that we were getting into was nowhere near Ruby, so. But she was not happy. I told her to get in the left-hand lane when we were getting close to our exit. Elon, I need pollution avoidance mode.
Nasty.
I know it is, really. It's like a dot truck too, I guess. Alright, she's reasonably big right now. I may have missed my window for right now going from small to big or big to small. 0.3 miles to Harrison. I'm thinking Ruby will be safe there. I let Michelle out first because I didn't want her to have to navigate the hedge.
Thank you.
And we realized that we have eaten here before. Oh well. It was good the first time. I'm sure it will be excellent also the second time. We're extra hungry today, and the bread and sauce is really good. We ordered different appetizers this time. This is some sort of shrimp and a really good looking sauce. It's gonna be yummy, I can just tell. I got a gyro. I don't remember what you got. Andalel or something.
Yeah, something.
Looks good. You know Michelle, she's not coming to a restaurant without getting dessert, so rice pudding and
then we have custard.
and pistachios. We're here at Guardian Angel Apex and someone is in my parking spot, so I've had to park over here instead. How dare they?
Yes, the nerve.
And I'm gonna put it up to 80. Like I said last year, just a reminder for this year, if you'll turn climate on first and then adjust the temperature that you want it to stay at, when you come back in, it'll automatically revert back to, in this case, 72. So turn climate on and then adjust the temperature. Don will forgive me, but I'm not happy. The road over there by the renovated Apex High School, they had sprayed it down to try to get mud off of it, and it was wet, and I couldn't like come to a stop in traffic. It's horrible. I'm sorry, Donnie. This is where Michelle and I spend most of our time over here at Guardian Angel Apex. We did not find anything up front again today. Bummer. This store has Ivy Vine Corral, a really nice set, but I already have this set. Lots of cute stuff in here today, like this mirror and table, but I haven't found a lot. A vase and a book. If the shoe fits, buy it in every color, or waiting for the other shoe to drop. And you see Ruby out there? If ever I were gonna try Advanced Summon, this would be the shopping center I would try. They play oldies in there, and sometimes when we leave, we have these songs stuck in our head. So who sings that song?
I don't know, but it's a sing. Sing out loud. Wait, isn't that Karen Carpenter?
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll be singing it for a while. We're on our way to Whole Foods now. I'm in a 45 zone, traffic aware cruise control. There's a car up there, just, you know, barely displayed on the screen, but Ruby was pretty large there.
Here we go. Oh, sorry.
Maybe I usually speed up there. Michelle just knows it's gonna happen.
I should just say, Marion, engage.
Engage, right? Make it so. All right, we have prime Tesla parking here this afternoon at Whole Foods. So I picked up this wine box because I got some glasses in the attic I want to store, and then I had so much glass today, they just put all my glass in the wine box.
Great
Michelle
idea.
is really racking up the new Pokemon. She got a Bonsley that just hatched. You got a Chimeco as we were driving down the road. And what else new did we get today? Oh, I gave you a shiny Apom. And I think there was one more.
Oh, I can't remember.
But it's been a good Pokemon day for Michelle. I just evolved Shellos. And my friend Kelly, Friday afternoon, right after they dropped the new Pokemon, they had the wrong, I don't know what the name of it is, but they had the evolved form of Shellos, but the regional one. So the one I just evolved's pink and brown. And the one she evolved is, or the one that she caught is green. So I'm like, wow. But she said it was a short glitch right after they dropped the new Pokemon, and then it's gone from here because it's regional. I think it's West Coast maybe. Bye. It was a good day. It was a great day. Love ya. Bye. Hey, Donnie. How are ya?
Did you girls have fun shopping?
We did. Uh-oh. I got a little explaining to do. Donnie's noticed the mud on the side. Look. Oh, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Well, I was driving, but it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
I came from the restaurant in Cary over to Guardian Angel Apex, and that takes me past the new high school, the rebuilt high school. And they decided apparently this morning to wash the mud off the road.
Yeah, so they washed it on the Ruby.
Well, this is me slowing up, turning off into a neighborhood and not going through the rest of it.
That's fine.
And I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's not up high.
Yeah. Right.
It wasn't anything I could do. If you'd have been driving and you'd have turned on that road, you'd have been stuck too.
It's okay. It's just, you know, everything is parched, and somehow she comes home with the only mud in the entire country.
Look, we'll pull the dash cam because I think I said a slew of colorful language. And I did. I turned off on a side street as fast as I could.
You did good.
To bypass the rest of it. But this van went by me on the right and he flew.
Yeah,
So if there's more on the other side, that's because the other driver didn't care.
Yeah, well, I was really happy that it cleaned up so nice. You know, that little bit of water splash, I took my California duster and I knocked the
Chunks
off. And then I took my microfiber towels and a bucket of the O&R diluted down wash, you know, and I carefully washed the sides. Well, actually I washed the whole car actually, ended up. And
wow.
And then I took my new clean microfibers and I sprayed them with the spray, the detailer, and sprayed the paint with the detailer and just kind of buffed her. And so as you can see, she's as shiny as ever.
I agree. Can't even tell she got dirty. Can't even tell.
Yeah, well that bucket of, you know, that's wash and rinse or whatever, it works really well. When the, you know, if it would have been much more muddy, it would have been more than what it was.
It wasn't that much. I mean, it was bad enough, but... Michelle got me this Pokemon Go Pokeball ring. She had the matching earrings and she gave me the ring. She got it off a Wish. It's pretty cute. So, are you happy to be out of school?
Definitely.
Are you happy Mom brought home Chinese takeout?
Definitely.
The place next to Guardian Angel Apex is really good. Wang's Kitchen. If you're local, you should try them. Really nice family in there that runs that. And let's see what else. I hear you got a popsicle at school today. That they gave out ice cream. Way cool. Well, happy start to summer, buddy.
Thank you.